to review One Piece again. Chapter 18 is what I'm starting with. This is inaccurate. Zoro should not be sleeping in the battlefield. This is not what the best swordsman is supposed to do. How is he going to become the world's best swordsman if he keeps falling asleep on his mission? Idiot and uncivilized buffoon, these are kindergarten level insults that no one would use against each other, especially if they were adults. Now, this is something that I agree with Boogie, the clown, whoever this villain is, that he's not going to tell them any information because he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to tell his enemy what they want to know. This attack is obviously copied by the Hell Zone grenade that Piccolo uses in Dragon Ball. Is there any rulebook or law that states that you have to, in One Piece, say the name of your move before you activate that ability? A woman that robbed pirates multiple times and is now a part of Luffy's crew and has seen such disgusting villages and befriends pirates even though pirates made her lose things, is asking how something is possible, how a fight is possible. This is another mistake because it lacks logic. Luffy gets so mad if someone hurts his hat. So why does he keep it with him? Like, why does he take it when he's fighting other people? He should keep it in a safe and secure place if he doesn't want it to get harmed. The villain could have aimed at Luffy, but instead he aimed for the hat. It's not a smart war strategy. Shanks' own comrade doesn't know that this is Shanks' hat. And he's going back on his words. Now he's going to tell Luffy about Shanks' backstory. Chapter 18, in my eyes, gets only a 1 out of 10. Most of One Piece's chapters are very bad. They have no logic and no common sense and no reasoning. Reviewing Chapter 19. If Luffy does not want Buggy to repeat those words, then why doesn't he just kill Buggy? Why doesn't he send Buggy away from him? Or why doesn't he close his ears? He won't be able to hear Buggy's words then. For Luffy, a hat is more important than his goal. It's more important than getting robbed. Since Nami got distracted from her goal, I think they should rename the series from One Piece to Getting Distracted from Your Goal. Buggy should not be revealing things about Shanks. We know that he's going to lose because villains always lose in such a pathetic show and a pathetic manga like this, but he's just giving Luffy satisfaction of knowing things now. Shanks and Buggy are very smart because they're much more mature than Luffy. They were fighting against each other before, but now they're setting aside their differences to face a common threat. Why can't Luffy, Zoro, and Nami be like us? Pirates often look for treasure, and now this guy, Buggy, is making no sense, claiming that he was surprised because he saw a treasure map. How can you be surprised at something that you would expect to see? When you're in a ship full of dishonest people, it is not a good idea for you to drink alcohol or drink sake. You won't be in your senses and then you'll be weak. You'll easily be deceived by other people. We live in Earth and people are able to see the whole entire world in like 10 days. This guy, Shanks, cannot see the whole entire world in a few years. He clearly had his own ship in the first chapter. This would only make sense why Shanks is taking forever and has not seen the whole world yet if he was trying to see every single inch of land and not just travel to every continent or place. I think that Buggy and Luffy should team up. With Buggy's crew's help, then Luffy would become much stronger and he could get to his goal faster. But we know that such a smart thing will not be done over here. He knows that Shanks is wrong, but he'll still support Shanks. Although most of Chapter 19 was bad, I'll still give it a decent rating. I think it's 5 out of 10 because Buggy is right in what he's doing. I support Buggy. Chapter 20 will be reviewed now. Nami must have been noticed a few other times in her life. She's been alive for at least 15 years. She must have been noticed before. So why does she have to? It's okay to be surprised. That's one thing, but to just say things for no reason, what's the point of saying that? Crap, he noticed me. Then why don't you run away? Why don't you just do that instead of talking? The Buggy was able to dodge Luffy's Gum Gum pistol or fist, whatever, in the previous chapter, and now he's not able to dodge Luffy's kick when Luffy is not even stretching his arm. He could have hit. He did not pay attention to all of the parts of his body. I am glad at one thing so far, that Luffy ordered Nami to put the treasure down. So far, that is the best part of this chapter. I don't think that tickling the foot of a pirate is enough to stop him from moving, especially if it's separated. When Luffy himself told Nami to put the treasure down and leave it alone, why is he interfering when Buggy is just taking the treasure that is rightfully his right now? Luffy contradicted himself in this chapter in a few pages. Overall, chapter 20 was just letting a woman hit a man, but not letting a man defend himself from a woman. Chapter 20 gets a 0.5 out of a 1 out of 10. The front page and cover of this chapter is misleading. Oda likes to do that to hook people in. Luffy allowing Nami to join his crew is the second flaw of chapter 21. The first flaw was the cover that misleads readers. I wonder, did Buggy just lose or did he die? Is he still alive? Where was all of this anger and rage and fighting spirit of these villagers when their chief was being harassed by Buggy the Clown? They only do it when Luffy does it. They only retaliate when Luffy offends them. If they were truly mad, then they should have retaliated when Buggy and his gang did something. These villagers are cowards. They were scared of Buggy, but they weren't scared of Luffy. This chief, this mayor, whoever he is, this old man, is a irrelevant, useless character, and Oda is just wasting time on him. I'm pretty sure he'll never ever come back after chapter 21 or chapter 30. He's irrelevant and is a minor character, so why does he keep on wasting time? Why does Oda keep wasting time on him? Stop trying to make him important. I know that Luffy left the treasure back for dumb reasons, but I am glad that he left the treasure back because now Nami gets what she deserves. She didn't deserve that treasure, and I'm glad that she doesn't get it. Fuck Nami. I don't understand why Zoro is laughing though. But okay, chapter 21 is over. I'm not going to risk reviewing chapter 22 in this video. Chapter 21 gets a 3 out of 10. These are all bad chapters. Even the other chapter that I ranked 5 out of 10. But still, they are somewhat entertaining to read. They just have a lot of flaws.